Say bad things. Say bad
I
words.
don't want to mess it up.
Pee pee poo poo pee pee poo poo boom boom things. I don't know what to do. 3, 2. Oh my God, Mr. Porkchop!
Wake up to morning roast, Mr. Porkchop and Xray Girl serving up the latest news with a side of laughter twirl.
You do you. But I'll do myself. Oh no, bud.
Morning roast podcast, the day
I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
We'll keep you in the loop with jokes and banter. There's never a moment to droop. Tune in with your morning brew. Let's ignite the spark. Morning roast podcast. It's a journey in the dark.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, I love that you're dancing because I usually am the one dancing when it comes to
I'm
the
awake
song.
now. I
And,
love this. This needs to be on Spotify. Tell Porkchop to put that on Spotify so I can put it on my like workout playlist or something and just get absolutely
hyped?
silly. Mm-hmm.
It is a
Mhm.
hype song. Like every morning, I'm so tired, and then I hear it, and I'm like, I am ready for morning.
I was
roast.
struggling. We were talking about that before. I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like I woke up out of a dead deep sleep. And you know, when you wake up out of a super deep sleep, when your alarm goes off, you're like, where am I?
Mhm,
That was me this
mhm.
morning. But now I'm like, I'm ready to
Ready
go.
for the day. Nice. So very excited. We got some good news and mostly bad, but
Everything's
that's
bad.
usually the world that we live
It's
in
morning
today.
roast, but this is vodka. I'm just kidding. It's coffee.
That's why you're hyped up. I
Yeah.
understand
It is a
now.
protein. Listen though, my fellow fitness people, we're back on the grind. I have less than a month to my birthday. That's my goal. This is a protein shake with my Javi coffee, and it's sugar cookie with a sugar-free cinnamon syrup, and it's delicious. So it tastes like a snickerdoodle.
Oh, that is a different type of roast I've never had before. I don't know if I'd be able to.
It's so good. It's not sweet though. It's so good. And it's coffee. It's got
I
coffee in it.
freaking love it. So on the docket, we got some Diddy news. I feel like this is going to happen for a little while, just a little while. And we got a bunch of gaming news. We got Ghosts of Yotei, some stuff about Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed, and then there's some positives there. So we'll get to the bad and then hopefully the good later. But yes, did he do it? Did he do it?
I can't take anybody seriously when they say Diddy. I can't even take Diddy seriously. Listen, I grew up when he was Puff Daddy, okay? And that's not any better, but Diddy is just so ridiculous. I hate it so much.
It makes a pun, okay? It makes a great pun, and I'm here for it. That's why I love the title. I called it the Diddy Do It Files. I hope that's what they called it when, they arrested him. Yeah, the Diddy Do It Files. He did, says Noons. I know. He probably did. I mean, who has 1,000 bottles of baby oil / lube? And what was it? 700 plus dildos in your home. Why do you need 700 dildos? We lost Tuggs. May she rest in peace. She's frozen. It's a cute freeze frame, though. But anyways, so we have Diddy News. Variety has an article on this. There will possibly be a new docuseries coming out. Now he's Grease Daddy. Oh, she's back.
Was that me? That was weird.
Yeah.
Like everything went wonky. I'm sorry. Oopsie. New computer problems. We're working on it.
I was just saying how who needs 1,000 bottles of lube and 700 plus dildos?
And the baby, I heard something about baby oil.
Oh yeah, that's the lube.
Oh, ew. What? That's unsanitary.
Well,
I mean, if you're doing like a
I mean,
topical massage, but
you
I hope that's all you do.
700 dildos and that much lube. It's a bit much. I'm all about hoarding. I'm all about it. But there is a limit to that. Why would
Wait, I don't
you
even-
need that many?
I don't even think R. Kelly had that many.
I wonder if they were friends.
You
never
know what though? Before we get into the Netflix thing, I was dying laughing the other day because Jennifer Lopez came out an endorsement for Miss Kamala Harris for president, and everybody was making fun of her. Like everybody was making fun of her in the replies to this article because not only is she like 5 times divorced now, God only knows anymore, but she also dated Puff Daddy. For those of you who are too young to know this, Jennifer Lopez and Puff Daddy dated for like, I don't know, a while. Way back in the day when her career was pretty new. They were together for I think like a year, maybe 2. And she had
She
no
must have known
idea.
stuff.
She had to know. Like
Yeah, you had to
you're from the
know.
Bronx. You're not stupid.
Or maybe
Ma'am.
she was like, I can change him, and then realized
I
she
know.
couldn't.
Or she just wanted her career to advance, and it's Puff Daddy because he was real big back in the day.
That's true.
For those of you also too young to know that. But yeah.
Transactional relationship,
Yeah.
right?
People are like, yes, let's follow Jennifer Lopez's.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah. Anyway. Mhm.
maybe there were allegations of him promising and manipulating women into doing things. So you could have done the same thing to her,
Could be.
right?
That's very
So,
true.
yep. All right. So 50 Cent sets Diddy abuse allegations docuseries at Netflix. It's a complex narrative spanning decades.
I love that 50
honestly,
Cent is like the ringleader of the downfall.
I had no idea that they had this much beef between them.
It's like it feels like a very dramatized, like the Lifetime movie dramatic version, or maybe a Bachelor reality show drama type of version of when the rappers used to all hate each other back in the 90s and they tried to kill each other. Instead of
to
killing
be
each other,
fair,
they're just getting them arrested.
It gave really good music back in the day, the hate.
That's fair.
Like
Yeah,
we
that is fair.
love when people fight, right? Like
Yeah.
it was our reality television. Oh my god, this rapper said this about them in their song. Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Eminem, the king of dissing. The king.
But hey, rap battles were a huge thing, probably still is. Just not as big
Oh yeah, I'm
as
sure.
it used to be. And that was like great entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
So
good back in the day.
it was so good. Not that I'm a huge fan of rap, but I appreciate the artistry.
The drums. We appreciate the drums.
Yes. The drums, all the drums.
50 Cent has
Netflix,
turned out to be super based. I'm here for it.
Netflix is producing a docuseries from 50 Cent about charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, as well as SA and violent abuse allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. Alexandria Stapleton directs the project, which is currently in production. This is a story with significant human impact. It is a complex narrative spanning decades, not just the headlines or clips seen so far. 50 Cent and Stapleton said in an exclusive statement to Variety, "We remain steadfast in our commitment to give a voice to the voiceless and to present authentic and nuanced perspectives. While the allegations are disturbing, we urge all to remember that Sean Combs' story is not the full story of hip hop and its culture. We aim to ensure that individual actions do not overshadow the culture's broader contributions."
Got to throw that in there. But here's the thing. First, it was R. Kelly, also hip hop, R&B. Okay, now it's Puff Daddy, also hip hop, R&B, rap. Like
It's getting a bad rap.
third time's a charm, guys. Third time's a charm. Who's gonna be the third one?
Who do you think is going to be the third one then?
I don't know.
Like, I never would have thought Puff Daddy, P. Diddy,
No, me neither.
would have done
Honestly,
this.
me neither. I don't know.
And like,
Dr. Dre. No, I can't see Dr. Dre doing
No.
it. Just, who was left? Dr. Dre,
definitely not Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, Ice T. I don't see Ice T. That would be ironic considering.
Cavatano,
Oh, I
Jay-Z.
forget about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I could
I
see
could
that
see
one,
that.
actually. I
Oh,
could see that one, actually.
like
I forgot all about
his whole relationship with Beyonce and then Becky with the hair thing came out. Like, that's just another nail in the coffin. Like, Beyonce, you probably shouldn't have married Jay-Z. If it actually is true. We're just
yeah,
imagining.
yeah. That would be, yeah.
Yeah. God.
I always forget about Jay-Z.
Oh my God. What Britt Cormier says, you're missing the Lizzo story. Puffy is the third. What if
No, but it
Lizzo
doesn't
is
count because Lizzo hasn't been arrested or charged with anything, or that one doesn't count yet. That one
Ooh,
doesn't
I
count.
don't know about Drake though. Drake, it could be, it could, never excluding it, but
I've
Drake
heard
also grew up a rich kid in the Jewish neighborhood in Toronto. So
well, true, but Drake also has had some creepy things said about, like, he's had some creepy behavior. Like, was it Ariana Grande
Justin
he was
Timberlake.
talking to? Oh, freaking Justin Timberlake.
I can see Justin Timberlake.
Also doesn't count. He's not in the rap and hip hop world.
But he wants to be. Did you read the book? Britney Spears' book?
No, I haven't read it yet.
There's
Ash read it though, and he was like, "It's heartbreaking."
There's a portion that talks about how Justin Timberlake was trying to be so gangster and get into the R&B world, and so he would speak, that
Oh my
talk
God, I remember that.
to them. So I don't know. It is part of a book, but I could also see it at the same time.
That's who it was. Millie Bobby Brown. That's who it was. I thought it was Ariana Grande, but no,
Oh
yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
They're
Millie
like
Bobby
best
Brown.
friends, and they're she's like what 20 something, and he's 40s something.
Well, yeah, but he's been friends with, it's a rabbit hole, but the short
since
version
she was
is
a
like
teen, right?
she was a kid, like from Stranger Things when she was like what 12, 13 maybe. I think she was little when that show first started, or 14 or whatever. And like they would text back and forth, and he was like borderline saying weird stuff, but it was kind of like, what are you doing?
I do
Anyway,
think
I don't know,
that
weird.
Millie Bobby Brown would probably say something if she felt as if he was being creepy.
Oh, absolutely. I think
So
so
there's
too.
that.
And I'm very happy for her marriage. So thank God.
Yeah. She was saved.
Mhm. Drake is obsessed with Aaliyah. Oh,
I
that's a
didn't know
name
that.
throwback. Oh, Aaliyah.
Ja
R. Kelly's-
Rule. Oh my God. I don't think would you?
Forgot about Ja Rule. Oh, I don't know enough about Ja Rule, to be honest. Jay-Z, I believe.
Wait,
for
didn't Ja Rule
sure.
try to do Fire Island? Like he was
Oh
one
my
of
God,
the people.
yes.
Yes. It could. You never know. A fire
You wanna watch-
festival. That's what it was
Now,
called.
That's the documentary you need to watch on Netflix. It is on Netflix. That documentary.
That is a good documentary.
Wild. It is just insane. All right. Anyway, want to help Pink in this puzzle? Ooh.
She's probably one of the celebs they tried to manipulate into doing things. I just assume.
Maybe.
got-
Because I think her and Diddy were friends for a while.
Yeah. So I'm sure she got whatever she needed. And this is the thing. When you're in this type of world, the music industry, Hollywood, you provide time, effort, or whatever to a person in a friendship to get clout,
Mhm.
connections. And so once this comes out, stuff like this, you want to distance yourself from them. Purge your social media. Per se. So, yep. I don't know. But anyways, let's see what else they have to say about this docuseries. 50 Cent Executives produces through his G Unit film and television banner, while Stapleton Executive produces for House of Nonfiction, with Texas Crew Productions also producing. Oh, that was a line.
Hey, you struggled there. Are you okay?
A little bit. So he first announced that G Unit would be producing the docuseries in early December, at which point Combs had been sued by four different women, beginning with ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, whose lawsuit opened the floodgates against him and with whom he quickly arrived at a settlement. At the time, 50 Cent shared a clip on X that showed Bad Boy Records rapper Mark Curry alleging that Combs would spike bottles of champagne at his parties before women drank from them. Proceeding from the documentary, the rapper producer said will be used to support sexual assault victims, which is nice. I'm glad they're using profits to help with that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
So last week, Combs was arrested in New York and charged with 3 counts: racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, and coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He pled not guilty, but remained in custody as he was denied bail at his appeal hearing. He's also been hit with several more lawsuits. In February, his former employee, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, alleged that Combs made unwanted sexual advances and forced him to hire and engage in relations with sex workers in 2023. Jones himself was later mentioned in an April lawsuit in which Grace alleged that while working as a steward on a yacht, Combs' son, Christian King Combs, forced her to perform oral sex on him, and that Combs paid the yacht's captain to keep the matter under wraps. Whoa. In
Oh,
May.
good. It's genetic.
Oh, well, it's behavior. You see your dad doing it, I'm
Yeah.
sure, and
Oh,
by
man.
him paying off the captain, it's just solidifying that behavior for him. So there's just a lot of bad things in the past year for him, but all it takes is one and the floodgates happen. It's like #MeToo. Hopefully, people don't lie about these things, because if you are, you're POS.
Mm.
But I'm glad for some people it made them more brave to come out if it did indeed happen, and hopefully they get their just desserts for what happened.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Oprah.
What about Oprah?
She is she's been friends with Puff Daddy. I refuse to call him Diddy. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
It's
Puff
fine.
Daddy
It's
for
fine.
ever and a day. And I'm pretty sure she went to his parties at some point, but I don't know if she went to
Oh my
Diddy
God.
the parties, but she went to
Imagine.
parties. I'm
She's
waiting for the
like,
downfall of that woman. That sounds really bad of me and not very Christian to me at all. But you know what? I can't wait for that karma to get that one. I really just
if
can't. That
she is
woman
really
is,
that, oh my
yeah.
God. Because
I can't wait.
she's basically like, well, everyone's like the Oprah of the world, like the nicest person, the most giving, the kindest. If she
Yeah.
actually did, oh my God. Then she will turn into like
Can't wait.
if someone who was on top, you Oprah'd and fell all the
Hi,
way down.
Chris. Hash brown, me too.
Chris, I saw that you sent me the video of the aeroba size. Haven't opened it yet.
Also, Chris, I saw your Batman Crocs. If you don't want them, I'll take them.
Oh.
They're gonna be too big, but I'll take them.
What's funny was when we were going, I had opened Twitter, so I didn't really see the full post. I saw Gary's name and the Crocs kind of in the corner, and I'm like, what the hell? Gary's wearing Crocs now? The world has ended.
I'm surprised Gary doesn't have at least one pair of Crocs, though. Gary looks like a Croc wearer, but he looks like a Croc
he
wearer.
will not. He would rather wear like full-on shoes before then.
They're so comfortable. Everybody always says that.
Wear them.
Listen, you don't have to wear them in public. I do, but you don't have to. I wear them to the beach mostly and the pool. They're so comfy.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Chris says, I found that in Hollywood, the nicest people are hiding something and have another agenda.
Yep.
Oprah.
Except for Chris Pratt.
Oprah, what you doing there?
I'm telling you, that the fall of that woman is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah. Let's see. So the Cassie stuff was the first and only time admitting to wrongdoing. Before that, he denied everything on social media, but enough is enough. So we'll have to see what ends up happening with this. Netflix first official confirmation of its involvement in the series through 50 Cent discussed in Project with the Hollywood Reporter in July, and I am here for this.
Wait, there's a post he deleted off of Instagram. I was like scanning the article as you were scrolling. What was the post?
I tried to click on it and it didn't go anywhere.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo this man.
Yeah. I think he did it.
Dude, I can't. Oh, I love that Netflix never misses an opportunity to capitalize on documentary. I'm here for it.
I mean, the documentaries that they have are so amazing. I love their like murder docuseries. There's been some great like stuff I would never have thought I would watch. Like there was the wrestling documentary. I think Melanie Mack had recommended it, and that was really good. I forgot the name of the girl. And then, I mean, some of the stuff is so heartbreaking out there. But before we get to our next topic, we got a couple super chats. Brick Cormier for 5 says, why are you judging the collection of toys and lube? I say live and let live, Xray. He is a connoisseur or coinsurer. I think you meant connoisseur.
Yeah.
Of kink. He is a connoisseur of kink. I mean, will you use all 700? You'd have to use 2 every day in order to use them for the year.
Yeah. I mean, that's not, I mean, that I don't know how big the bottles are. Are they like full-size bottles? Are they
Oh,
like,
I meant the
like Costco
dildos.
bottles? Oh. I was talking about the baby oil.
No, I mean, the lube, you'd have to use like 3 a day at least.
And listen, there's an inappropriate joke that would probably get you banned on YouTube about and actually it's not, I don't even know if it's an inappropriate joke necessarily, but isn't there a connection? Like there's a dark humor joke in there somewhere because Puff Daddy is African American and the baby oil, isn't that a thing? Oil on
What
the
is
skin?
it?
I don't know. The
Oh,
chat
on their
might know what I'm
skin?
talking about. Like a
I don't know.
I'm thinking
Just use lotion. It's good. It might actually end up
Baby
being
oil.
cheaper than, maybe that amount. Hey, maybe he got a good deal. I'm telling you, he probably was during COVID, like, oh my God, I need to get all the baby oil possible because you never know if it's gonna go out of stock. And what are we gonna do if we don't have the baby oil? What are we gonna do if we don't have the baby oil, Tuggs?
No. I don't know. That's it. That is a thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Oh, cocoa butter. I can see cocoa butter. I've had a
Cocoa
lot
butter
of
too. Yeah, cocoa butter.
oh, my favorite is like when patients like actually have like nice like moisturized skin, and I'm like positioning them for like usually it's the legs because the like knee x-rays, and I'm just like, oh my God, your skin's amazing. What do you do for it? It's like coconut oil, cocoa butter, and some mixture of oils. Like it's awesome for them. I mean,
Oils are great. Oils are
Mhm.
great.
It's so moist. So yeah, connoisseur of kink. I kind of like that.
You've never seen Diddy, Ashy?
He would be a cock.
That's true.
Connoisseur of kink.
Oh my Lord, she said it. She said the thing.
I'm just saying it's a short form of connoisseur of kink.
Wow. Olive oil with a little oregano. Listen, I have started using oils on my like tallow and castor oil and like essential oils on my skin, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I'm not judging.
I like to use these on my pets
Olive oil.
and then eat them.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm waiting for it to hit. What? No, okay.
I'm too early for those shenanigans. I didn't know you moved to Ohio.
I'm hungry. Noons with 184 AED. Thank you so much, my Arabian princess. Says, hello, ladies in chat. Question: do we believe people when they say they had no idea, or were they turning a blind eye? This seems too big and known around Hollywood. Hollyweird. So I think it really depends on their friendship between the two of them. Like, I think that if you have heard rumors, but you're like kind of light friends, yeah, sure. You don't want to pry. And then get excommunicated. But if you're like best friends and you know this stuff and you accept it, that's a huge moral. Like, ooh.
I don't know, because if you would ask me a few years ago, I'd be like, oh no, I believe people, Hollywood is so big. I mean, it's small, but it's also big. And like you said, if they're not really close, then it doesn't matter. That would be like me hearing a rumor about somebody in real life. And I'm like, oh yeah, I totally believe it or whatever. But then everything came out about like Epstein and how many people have been lying about that and covering that up for literal decades as well. And I'm like, no, I think they're just covering everything up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like if you were to tell me like if you were to say specifically, let's throw a name, Millie Bobby Brown, do you think she was covering it up? No, I don't think she knew anything about it, and rightfully, thank godly so. You know what I mean? But the older guys, the people in that world, especially the hip hop, the rappers, all those guys, there's no way. There's no way. And if they did know, what really confuses me about it is if they did know about it, why didn't any of his rivals try and take him down?
They were in on it too. Who the
Were
freak
they even really
knows?
rivals? I don't know. I have questions.
Who the freak knows? And it's just maybe they were creating more drama so that they could have more songs or rap stuff about it. What? Huh? What's that face?
Interviews are surfacing of celebrities joking or passing comments about Diddy and his parties. I also saw somebody, I guess one of Eminem's new songs. I'll have to see if I can look it up.
I mean, Eminem is the king of like rap takedowns.
Brutal lyrics.
And I will believe that Eminem was not a part of any of this either.
So Eminem has a song called Fuel. I saw this on Instagram. I don't listen to him anymore because I can't, but Eminem's songs Fuel. Let's see, where's the lyric? Give it to me. Here it is. Okay, the lyrics in question. He goes, I'm like a rapper, got so many S as whatever. Wait, didn't he just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? So instead of spelling rapper R-A-P-P-E-R, he goes, I'm like a rapper, but he spelled it R-A-P-E-R. Got so many S's. I don't know how to pronounce that because I haven't listened to the song. And then he goes, wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
Hey, those are good lyrics. I like
that.
We're
like,
bang.
Yeah. So people are like, Eminem's been trying to tell us all along, which 50-50. Eminem's pretty smart in the Hollywood game, so it wouldn't surprise me. But it also, he could have just as easily written these lyrics with all this going on and come up with it on the spot because he's also that smart. So it's like, but yeah.
Well,
Eminem.
I respect Eminem because I remember his first album, he made like $1 million from it, and he didn't spend it. Like he was saving it because he didn't know. Yeah. And then obviously where he is now. So that type of person who's that cautious, I don't think would get into this world where you do this stupid stuff. Like he wouldn't be part of this nonsense.
I don't know. He's been involved in Hollywood drama though before. I mean, he's started feuds with God, I can't even remember who it was now. It's been
feuds
so long.
Is
but
one
the
thing.
Rappers, and he like got involved in the Christina Aguilera drama and called her out and whatever and all that stuff. I mean, he's always done it,
but not this type of nonsense. Fighting is one thing. Anything with SA, I can't see it from him. But maybe I have my blinders on. Who knows?
You're turning a blind eye.
I'm turning a blind eye. Well, I mean, I'm not that close to be able to turn a blind eye, but like from what I've seen so far, I just don't believe it so far.
Yeah.
But hey, I will say I'm wrong if I'm proven wrong. Okay. I don't mind being told I'm wrong. So yeah, I guess we'll find out more and we'll see what celebs back him and what celebs don't.
Look, if everybody is smart, especially with the way everybody doesn't like Hollywood right now in general, everybody will not back him. But what do I know?
I mean, that's probably the smartest and safest thing to do, to be honest. So there we go. Rick Cormier for 5 says, last I remember, Lizzo's lawsuit did survive a motion to dismiss, so it should be going forward in court. Just saying it's not over yet for her. Which is her justice. Maybe that's why she started working out. Like, I will say this, proud of her that she's working out. But there's still a bad egg in there somewhere.
Interesting. I did not know that.
We'll follow it. We'll follow it. Thank you, Britt, for that. We too dem mutter Falker gentleman for $2 says, good morning, ladies. Good morning, we too. I have to say her name so carefully. And Darth Carreri has been a member for 1 whole freaking year. Thank you so much, Darth. Cheers. Thank you for being a member. And Jason Cole for $5. Supposedly, the lube was mixed with a drug like ecstasy. And what, they put it all over the body? Laced?
The only way that would work, I think, not a medical professional, But the only way that would work is if it was used like a actual like sexual intercourse lube, because then the ecstasy gets into your body and it works. I don't think you can do ecstasy topical.
I don't know. I've never looked into it, so
I'm pretty sure ecstasy is not top. It's not like CBD oil that you can put on your skin and you still get the calming effects. It's not the same. So that means it was internally used.
I could see
First
that.
of all, that's so unsanitary. It's an oil, guys. It's not how. It's not. All right, anyway.
Well, I mean, if they use it like through the bum hole, then it doesn't have, you don't have to worry as much about that sanitary thing. But at the same time, you can get micro tears in that area and then get infections that way. So, whatever. I don't know that much about drugs.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
The FBI agent watching my computer right now.
People do coffee enemas and put alcohol there because then it skips the liver pass, and then it's actually a higher amount going through the blood system because the liver breaks down those drugs. So I don't know. I think stupid people do it, but hey, it's also science.
I'm not finding anything about it being used topically. So so it must be. I forgot all about the whole booty situation.
Booty hole.
Booty situation.
People do that all the time, unfortunately, but it's all part of. I mean, that if you do drugs, you do find out this type of information. Unfortunately, I don't do the drugs. I learned this in science. Okay, when I went to school, we had to learn it for pharmacology.
I learned about that way of entering your system through Law and Order SVU. Actually, there was a case. Yeah, the show did a case where a woman had, it was like a champagne bottle. So it was a schmurder. It was a schmurder. She didn't do it to herself, but it was, and I was like, what? So I had to Google it. And nope, up the booty. Mm-hmm.
That's why suppositories are so effective compared to oral.
Yeah.
Well, swallowing, I guess you can do sublingual. Sublingual is actually quite effective if that's a way for the drug mechanism to get in. But anyways, we're not here to talk about drugs. Well, we kind of were. But before we continue, Sneaky Singing member for 6 months says Lizzo's rapid weight loss is not attributed to nutrition and fitness programming alone. Ozempic. Schmozempic. It rhymes with Schmozempic. Thank you, Sneaky. All right. There is a new game coming out. I don't know how to feel about this, but it's the Ghost of Tsushima. And their next game, Ghost of Yotei, will be following a woman on the quest for vengeance in the snowy reaches of northern Japan. So we're going to watch the trailer for it. And then, I don't know, did you play Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I never did. I watched all of you do it because I didn't have anything high tech enough to play it. But I do now, but it's been like years. So
Yeah, I thought the game was beautiful. It was amazing. I've seen bits of this trailer. I think it looks beautiful. It's just that we will have to see for this. But anyways, let's watch. It looks gorgeous so far.
I would say the first one was stunning.
It was.
We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
He's creepy. Ooh.
Not gonna lie, it looks like the first game.
Yeah. I'm here for this like Japanese Western mix.
I mean, the visuals are absolutely gorgeous. Aurora Borealis. I wonder what the story is going to really be about, though, because the reason I liked the last game was story heavy.
Leave him alone.
Get some oil and oregano.
Oh, interesting. It's Ghost. Isn't the first one Ghosts? Ghosts of Tsushima?
Ghost, I think it's Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sushimi.
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 Sashimi? Ghost of Sashimi. Now, visually stunning. Nothing really about the story. I mean, I guess we find out that she's kind of like wanted on the run. But I still don't know if I'm gonna love it. I think I just have to, I'll probably give it a try, of course. But at this point, when it comes to Sony PlayStation, I don't like their marketing, branding, all that. And it's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive for however many months to a year.
Oh, yeah. Annoying.
And I would rather play it on my PC. Also, I'm sure it'll have a Kurosawa mode. They have to.
But Ghost of Tsushima wasn't like that, was it?
A
PlayStation exclusive. It was available for everybody, wasn't it?
It was a PlayStation exclusive for a while, and then when it came out on PC, that's when I played it.
It was. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was watching people play it on PlayStation then. Okay.
Probably at the very beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Chris Gore. PlayStation 5 Classic on sale today. Or PlayStation Pro, which has just an extra stripe on it for $700.
Oh dear. I think I'll just keep my PS2 and 3. Thank you so much. I'm good.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be a good game still, but I don't know if it'll have the same oomph to it because the story hit so hard. And this is what 150 years later, 300 years later. I don't remember.
It said 16 something, 1609. I think is what it said.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
it looks gorgeous though. I didn't play the first one.
Gorgeous.
Samurai stuff. People were asking me if I was going to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. There's your segue. But I am not necessarily a samurai girly. Never been my thing. So I don't know.
We'll have to see. But thank you for that little segue. Assassin's Creed Shadows is delayed until February 14th, 2025. So they let out a statement yesterday saying, "Dear players, Assassin's Creed Shadows is a dream project for us. Finally bring the series to feudal Japan with many features developed with our community in mind, such as parkour or the renewed stealth brought by new technology, all set in the beautiful and immersive world. This is an ambitious addition to the franchise, a rich experience that can be lived through the eyes of two unique protagonists. But we realize we need more time to polish and refine the experience, pushing further some of our key features." So it's been postponed to February 14th. It'll be available on Steam. Additionally, pre-orders will be refunded and all future pre-orders will be granted the first expansion for free. Okay, I will say, this little part here, that's nice.
I have never seen that before. I have never seen pre-orders being automatically refunded like that. Ever. I've never seen that. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I have never seen that before.
Did they mean that it was auto refunded? I thought it was on a request. Maybe?
It doesn't say, it doesn't specify. It just says that pre-orders will be refunded and all future pre-orders will be. That sounds to me like they're just going to cancel everybody's orders, which would then automatically refund the charge to your card. But
Which I
That
respect more
is-
than just keeping the money.
I wonder if this game's even gonna come out. That's weird.
Are they gonna do a Concord sweep it under the rug? That's a lot of money. This game
Maybe.
had a lot of money in it.
Well, yeah, and the marketing's been insane. They canceled all their. We talked about this a little bit on Valiant's channel the other night. They canceled their appearance on the Tokyo. Don't ask me the name of the show, but the Tokyo version of San Diego Comic-Con, but for gaming, and it's a big deal. And they are no longer going to that. They had pulled out of everything. Took down all their marketing. Like that's so much money that is down the toilet. I've never seen that before. That is pre-orders will be refunded. That sounds to me like it's automatic. So they'll probably just cancel. My guess would be you just cancel all the orders because nothing's really being charged yet, I don't think, usually. And so it'll just not charge on the card or it'll just go automatically back to your cards. So kudos to you guys. But that's weird. I have never seen that. You have always had the option to like go in there and be like, cancel my order. You could have always done that, but the fact that they're stating this, being like pre-orders will be refunded, that I have never, ever seen that. Ever. I wonder if this game's gonna get canceled.
I mean, can you? Will they? I don't know. We'll have to see because this is like I said, I've never seen it happen before. I respect it a bit more because I know when like Cyberpunk came out and the game came out a little, funky, a lot funky. People were very upset. So I think they're trying to learn from some of those examples of games that came out, did bad, or Concord. I feel like they're trying to prevent a Concord from happening. And who knows? Can you change a very woke sounding looking game to become a AAA amazing game within this short amount of time?
I don't know, and I don't know how that works. Like it's delayed a lot. Like that's when you look at that date, you're like, oh my god, that is so far away. But it's not far enough away for them to like. Somebody in the comments was
Major
like,
changes.
what if they replace the character with an actual Japanese samurai? I don't know that they have time to do that. I don't know how that works.
They probably don't because they have to all the cinematics and in game they have to change. That's a lot of coding.
That's true. Oh, that's so much coding. Games are sent out to die in February normally. Is that a thing?
Oh,
it's very interesting that you're going to release this on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Well, everyone's out on dates.
Read the room.
Please
Yeah,
play.
read the room. Play my samurai schmurder game. What? Please explain. I don't get confused.
Oh gosh. Let me read this next paragraph here. We understand this decision will come as disappointing news. Yeah, we wanted to trash this game a little earlier. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know that many people are disappointed. I could be wrong.
Especially to those who've been waiting patiently for the Assassin's Creed game inspired by feudal Japan. But we sincerely believe this is the best. This is in the best interest of the game and ultimately your experience as a player.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, right. Okay, you're right.
They're trying to do Black Panther. You guys are right. Chad is always right with this sort of stuff. I think it'll work. I don't think so.
Every month is somebody's history month. I can't keep track anymore.
Like they don't celebrate Black History Month in Japan.
I know, but the lead character is Black, and the DEI people that want that will.
It's so
that actually may be a better date for them. now that you bring that up.
I mean, either way, I want this game to be good. I wish it was going to be good because I have not actually played an Assassin's Creed game, and I've heard so many good things about it. So many good things. And
you should play the first one, the first 3.
Instead of playing this one, because I wanted to like that's what I've been doing is like I'll play the new games of a lot of these big franchises, and then it generates interest. Like Diablo, for example, generates interest to play the previous ones. So I don't know. I don't think Japan is going to play this game. Not many Asian countries are probably going to play this game just because they see this and they see the marketing, they see the pandering, the DEI, and they're like, well, anything America puts out, it's like, eh.
I'm in the middle of Valhalla right now. I'm having a blast, but it's not I really like Valhalla because of the Nordic aspect to it. I like the Viking world. So that was my interest. But it's not a traditional Assassin's Creed game. If you're looking for a traditional Assassin's Creed, start from the beginning. The first one was great. I remember
Okay.
my sister played it when it very first came out. She and I were like, I had a notebook. We were taking notes. We were writing, trying to figure all the codes out and figure out what was going on. And oh, it was fun. We had so much fun. But yeah, the first two are amazing. The third one's pretty good. And then I've heard people really come into my chat all the time and talk about Black Flag, which is a pirate one. And
Black Flag I've heard
honestly,
is really good. That's like the
Yeah.
one everyone says is good. That
Yeah,
like
so-
that in any chat.
So I'll probably check out Black Flag next because I'm enjoying Valhalla. I'm having a lot of fun with Valhalla, to be honest. I'm probably the
Yeah.
minority in that, but I'm having a great time.
All right. So let me read these before we go on. Haywood Jablomi, thank you for the 10 Canadian. Love my Canadians out there. Good morning, ladies. Xray Girl included you in a tweet this morning to promote the upcoming movie night. Hashtag Alien Double Bill. Cheers from BC. West Coaster. Why are you up so early, Jablomi? It's like
There
6
you at work.
a.m. over there.
Oh my god, the way
probably.
Valiant Renegade read your name, Haywood, the other night, I was dying laughing.
Oh, how did he say it?
He's like, I'll read this name so that Michelle doesn't have to, then she can read the message. He goes, Haywood Jablomi.
Haywood Jablomi.
Because if you read it, it's hey, would you blow me? That's how you read it. And I was dying.
Oh, I said that like 5 times.
You didn't realize that was what his name is?
No.
Hey, would you blow me?
Yes. Okay. Anyways, thank you, Haywood.
You're welcome,
and thank
Haywood.
you for the gifted membership. Hey, would you blow me? I just see psychotic mongoose already. I'm like, blurp. Got it.
Yeah, that's getting blurred.
Got it.
Not
And
a
Malik Gurley for 3 months membership. Play the Ezio trilogy. Xray. Those are the best.
Ezio. Yeah, those are the
Ezio,
first.
sorry.
Ezio. The OGs. They're so good.
Ooh, we'll have to check it out. Thank you, Malik.
Bless your heart. Look at you. Bless your heart. It says smooth. I can't believe you didn't realize that. Reading that out loud.
Shush up,
that makes
everyone.
It even funnier. That makes it even funnier.
I have a potty mouth, but I didn't really even realize it.
It was such confidence too.
I know. I know. That's the worst part. Ubisoft admits Star Wars Outlaws underperformed. What? I'm not shocked.
I'm shocked.
Not shocked.
I'm surprised.
Ubisoft admitted it's open world. By the way, it's not really that open world. I played it. It doesn't feel very open world. It's very still enclosed.
I'm gonna say the only open world game out there that's Star Wars is SWTOR. That's truly open world. You can go and run around and do your craziness and explore and whatever. And also it's linear. It's linear storyline wise if you want to just do that. But you got side quests for days. That's just play SWTOR, guys.
Yeah. The areas that I went to, it was all very linear and you couldn't go back. So it's like, that's not really open world.
No.
Don't be a liar. Don't be a liar. So the financial update from Ubisoft announced a number of significant changes at the company, including the delay of the premier title Assassin's Creed Shadow. This came alongside word that Star Wars Outlaws had a softer than expected launch. And November 21st release date for Steam. God, I don't think they'll even sell a bunch on Steam, to be fair. And the price is too expensive for the game that you get.
Yeah.
No one wants
just
to buy
give us. I've just been saying this the last couple times we've been talking about this on different people's streams. Like, just give me a Han Solo game for the love of Pete. She's a Han Solo character. She's dressed like him. She's a smuggler. I mean, she's 90 pounds soaking wet, but that's a whole nother story. Like, just give us a Han Solo game. You want to make money, Ubisoft? Please, for the love of Pete, just do it.
Or let us create our own character. And you can even put, person 1 and person 2, however you put it on there. I don't care. I would rather at that rate from this crappy girl character that is in this game. She's ugly, even though she's pretty in real life. I would rather make my own ugly character if that were the case.
Yeah. I completely forgot that they completely covered up the fact that the actress is Latina too.
Yep.
They did a reverse.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Trinoculus, I will try to make her as sexy as possible. There's some games that
That's
you
the
just cannot do it.
point.
I want to look sexy. This is my fantasy. Let me live out my fantasy.
Apparently, also, we talked about this last night on I don't know if you saw Madame Savvy's post, but a Dragon Age, you cannot customize your character to
Oh,
be
really?
sexy at all.
Wow.
Like the 100% booty is like Taylor Swift.
Oh, I
booty.
heard. Yeah, the sliders don't work.
They don't do any changes. She was like, I tried. That was the bet. That was, and then she goes like, I've seen other videos where they try to make the boobs all big. No, you can make the hips wide, but they don't go wide. She's like, they don't even. It's not. It's awful.
It's so strange. It's so strange.
It's like, why have a customization at that point? Like,
when
the only
you
thing
can't
you can
even
do is the
customize
stars and then a bulge. Like she's like, those are your biggest changes.
a
I'm like,
bulge.
dang.
You got
Yeah,
a bulge here and a bulge down there.
yeah.
So I can make my bulge bigger, but not my boobs. Where's
Yeah.
the sense in that?
Where's the justice?
Can you have a bulge? Can you have boobs and a bulge?
I would, yes, but you can't make your boobs like they don't
Big,
get
big.
big.
I'm
Like Conan
sorry.
Exiles. You
Let
can't
me go to the doctor. I need to get surgery for it to keep it bigger. I'll do it, okay? I'll do it.
Yeah.
So despite solid ratings, Metacritic said 76, and user scores across the first party and Epic Stores 3.9 out of 5 that reflect an immersive and authentic Star Wars universe. Star Wars Outlaws initial sales proved softer than expected. So there's some pictures of it. In response to player feedback, Ubisoft's development team are currently fully. What the heck is happening right now? I'm having a hard time reading.
Is it skipping on you?
I don't know. It's like whatever this ad is, I hate you. I actually cannot read. I'm so retarded. In response to player feedback, Ubisoft's development teams are currently fully mobilized to swiftly implement a series of updates to polish and improve the player experience in order to engage a large audience during the holiday season to position Star Wars Outlaws as a strong long-term performer. I really hate this. Oh my God.
My
Anyways.
wife makes soft launch. Here's the thing too. I just want to put this in perspective for some people who, anybody really, and I'm sure most of you will agree with me. I just looked up Star Wars Outlaws editions. Okay, you have the standard edition, which is just the game. You just want to play the game. That is $70.
That's expensive.
Then, if you want the season pass, which comes with all the DLC, it's $109.99 because they can't round it to 110. The Ultimate Edition is $129.99, and then you can just get Ubisoft Plus for $18 a month.
I did that.
And if I remember right, Assassin's Creed Shadows started even higher than that. For what? God,
they had to pay for all the coffees and the wine on tap for their staff, like they did at X. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It makes no sense. And the game, I mean, I will say Star Wars Outlaws, whatever they released is broken. The stealth system's stupid. The NPCs are dumb. Like, it's not a good like, it's worse than the release of Cyberpunk, because I at least could play Cyberpunk. I know there's a lot of weird stuff with the NPCs and crowds, but it wasn't that bad in comparison to Star Wars Outlaw. Like, Cyberpunk was also cheaper, which was nice. But it just it irks me.
And I know inflation and all, but these games being $70 is ridiculous. That's a big part of the reason why a lot of times I don't get games on release date anymore, because they're so expensive. And I can always get usually there's a sale. You know, Xbox has their spring sale all the time, so I can get things usually pretty cheap. Game Pass has been worth it for me, because a lot of these new games, like Hellblade 2, was immediately on Game Pass, so I could play that for free. You know what I mean? And it's like, why would I spend my money going to the developer when I can just pay a month on Game Pass, either PC or Xbox or whatever, for $18 and have access to hundreds of games, including your crappy one? Like, why would I? You know what I mean? These game developers now, it sucks because they work hard. You know, these people work hard. It's pretty, it looks good and all this stuff, but I'm not paying that money for it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And you get better of the version of the games post-launch. Exactly, Smoo. You
Mhm.
just gotta wait a few months and they patch it and then it works better. You get a bunch of DLCs because usually the company will come out and be like, we're so sorry for all the errors. Please enjoy this free mount or this free level upgrade or this free, you know what I mean? It's like, why am I gonna buy your game at launch? Why?
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no incentive.
I will say Game Pass, as long as people use it, it's worth it. But I think they are trying to do it like the streaming model where people will sign up for their streaming service and then forget about it and then hopefully make money that way.
Oh yeah, no, I use Get. That's solely what I do because it's and I can get Game Pass. I've cheated the system. I can get Game Pass on CD keys. So right now Xboxes they moved it up to like I think it's like $16.99 a month now. No, I go to CD keys and I get a month every month, and I get my Game Pass for $10. Sometimes cheaper depending on who has it loaded. I get a lot of my games cheaper on those. You know what I mean? It's like why would I buy you brand new when your game's gonna suck? When I can go to these other websites
Yeah.
and get a discounted version. You know what I mean? Game Pass for me isn't worth it. That's all I use when I
Yeah.
came on my consoles. You know what I mean? I played Fallout that way. I'm in the middle of Assassin's Creed that way. Now I did buy the upgrades. They were on sale for $10. I got like all the DLCs, but you know what I mean? It's just like, why? So to these developers, my point is these game companies, what is my incentive when your game's going to be broken? It's going to be a hot mess. It's not in beta mode. It's not like Pal World where I've struggled with Pal World, but it's a beta still. You know what I mean?
You're like, I can understand the problems.
I get it. It's like, come on. It drives me bonkers. I can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
$279 for Assassin's Creed Collector's Edition with a statue.
Oh God.
Why am I
Oh,
going
the
to
character you
that?
probably don't even want.
Right. Please. You know where that statue will be in 6
the
months?
garbage.
On Mercari. Yeah. Or
The
at
gl-
like SDCC for $20 at somebody's
Yeah.
booth.
Do you know what game that like came out on PlayStation that I really enjoyed though? Stellar Blade, and they just announced that they're gonna do a Nier Automata and Stellar Blade
What is that?
collab. So Nier Automata is a game separate from the world, but they're both kind of bots, like cybernetic bots with some human capabilities as well. And
Oh.
I'm here for this. And I haven't watched this, so I'm kind of excited for this to watch it
That's cool.
right now. Because I love Stellar Blade. Y'all know I love this. I guess this is all the music. I can't wait to. I want to get the
Are those
album
actually
on
in the game? Interesting. That music's actually in the game?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. I've been waiting for an album because I want to get vinyl and like.
Oh, that would be pretty.
Oh, it'll be so good. I'm so excited for photo mode too. Yeah, don't tell Philip
so
Chan. He's
cool.
going to be all up climbing the ladders in photo mode. Just trying to take pictures of them up the skirt.
$279. I know, $279. Do you guys remember when the $279 was like the custom Xbox? Remember that?
No.
Anyway, like the
No.
Star Wars Connect Xbox was like $279, or you got Call of Duty and the
Oh.
PlayStation. Anyway, that was back in the day. I'm old. It's just 189
all
tracks.
good.
That's amazing.
189 tracks. This is so I have the physical game. I bought it on PlayStation. I am gonna get the album. I'll buy this digital soundtrack because I'm down for it. And I'm just so excited.
Oh, it came out yesterday. Look at you. Look at
Ooh.
Xray Girl loves it that a game was made about her.
Wait, a Baby Metal soundtrack would be really fun. I just started listening to Baby Metal, okay? Obviously, because it's mostly K-poppy sounding, but it doesn't bother
know what
me the
any of this
screaming
is.
metal music that happens.
You had me at not speaking English, says Chris.
Wow. Chris does have a bit of yellow fever, so whatever.
That is, yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. All right. Experiment 66. Where are you seeing them? I was checking out tickets and I
Who
saw
is
they were in
Baby
New
Metal?
York and Orlando. And I really,
What is
really
Baby
wanted to go.
Metal?
It's a band, a metal band from
Mm.
in Orlando. Ugh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. Maybe someone should do a Baby Metal Stellar Blade mix.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds K-poppy for me. I know it's technically metal, but I love the interlude of the K-pop parts. Okay, that's why I listen to Baby Metal. All right, let's just see the rest of this, and we'll close up. Oh my god, this is hitting me in the feels.
Who is that?
That is the girl from Nier Automata. So the one with the blindfold.
So you can play her in the Stellar Blade game. Interesting.
I don't know what their collab is exactly, but this is the first time we've ever really seen. Oh, I've seen her like more pixels, like so high def. Because
And
the last
Nier
game,
Automata is another game.
yeah.
Oh.
2B. I love 2B. Both
It
Nier
looks
and
like
Stellar
maybe
Blade.
it's like a either. To me, it looks like they're giving you either she's gonna be like a skin you can play, like in the Batman games, you can change like his costume, or you can play as Catwoman or whatever. Maybe in Stellar Blade, or maybe she's got her own DLC. That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah. But like this, look at this picture. So this was like in the original game. So they've upped the definition of her character. So we're going to see a totally different 2B. I mean, not totally different, but like higher def 2B. And yeah.
She looks great. She looks the same too. Like they didn't change her really.
Thank
That's
God.
good. Yeah.
Because she is a hot, sexy piece of robot.
Oh, she's a robot. Interesting.
Yeah. So
It's just a skin
anywho,
says Dick Stein. Okay, I wasn't.
I'm
sure.
down for this.
That's cool
I'm
though.
down
Like
for this.
play the whole game as this 2B person. 2B.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be down. So Eve and 2B on a screen together. So, most boys are
boy.
going to be cooming all over the place.
You guys, you have to play the game. Calm down. No, also Diddy bought all the lube and lotion, so you gotta chill. There's no more left on the shelves. All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm excited. Warlock, thank you for the 100 Swedish krona. Says if you like baby metal, check out Hannah B. Hannah BA. I definitely wouldn't have guessed that.
Hannah Baye? Hannah B?
Hannah Baye. Hannah. Okay. I have searched and I'm going to just put this. Okay. It's on my list on Spotify now, so I can't miss it. Thank you so much, Warlock, for that recommendation. Oh my God, Experiment 66 is going to go watch it too. What? Experiment 66,
Dang.
you have such a life.
I see you, chat. I see you, chat.
That is amazing. Okay.
Buy all the coconut
Hannah
oil.
B.A. Okay, got it. Thank you. Hannah
BA.
B.A.
That sounds
Hannah
like an
BA.
insult in another language.
Hannah B.A. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I didn't say to go in
me.
dry. I said there's no more lotion left. You just have to have patience and wait until Walmart gets their stock back in. All right. Jeez.
Oh, it means frozen flower. You're a frozen flower. Nah.
That's quite the insult.
But anyways, we are up at our usual time. Tuggs, thank you so much for stepping in for Mr. Porkchop. He had work and unfortunately he couldn't be here, but of course we love having Tuggy here.
Yeah,
Tuggy.
it's nice to talk pop culture stuff.
I know.
Even though I don't know anything about anything anymore, but it's fine.
You totally know stuff.
I learn from you.
Oh gosh, I learn a lot from you too. Trust me on that. So do you have anything coming up that you want to share with the lovely people here?
Crimson Throne on tabletop on Saturday. That's definitely coming up. And then my next stream is on Sunday. And then other than that, nothing. I'm trying to think now because I did this last night and forgot to mention morning roasts. I
It's
don't
all
think I have
good.
anything else coming up.
Cool.
But yeah, please follow me on Kick and Twitch and YouTube. And we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm super excited about that.
And she's going to hopefully hit her hour soon and be monetized. So
Fingers crossed.
yeah. Badger Mod, I'm sorry you're late. We go for an hour, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So it's short
Except I'm
but
here,
sweet.
so we're 10 minutes late.
Yeah, my bad. So yes, and then every other time we are on, it's on Bishop Workshop's channel. So yes, for me, I'm going to be cleaning my house today. I really, really wanted to play Alien Isolation, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to. And then Saturday, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming Saturday. Friday Night Tights. That's what's coming up for me. I think tonight I'll probably will play No Man's Sky with Kara if she's feeling better, because I know she's feeling a little sick. So
Oh my gosh,
yeah, she's got
if she's not feeling better, you want to do Diablo?
Oh, maybe. I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, let me know. I have a new computer now. It's gonna look so pretty.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, I'll be around. Follow us. Xray Girl, Tuggs, all the good things. And
yeah, please follow us. I know my kitchen. You guys can see more of my kitchen, which means I have the pressure now to actually keep it clean.
It's good pressure. I promise.
It's good pressure.
So thank you guys. And you should check out Aerobicize. Chris Gore likes those videos.
Yes, he does. Send them all to Chris Gore. And if you have the Batman Crocs, send those too.
Yes. But love you guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. 3, 2. Oh my God, Mr. Porkchop!
Wake up to morning roast, Mr. Porkchop and Xray Girl serving up the latest news with a side of laughter twirl.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God.
Morning roast podcast, the day
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
We'll keep you in the loop with jokes and banter. There's never a moment to droop. Tune in with your morning brew. Let's ignite the spark. Morning roast podcast. It's a journey in the dark.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.